Hey strangers, and welcome back to the Nightly Show with Taco. Even if it's not nighttime, you're still here. Today is a very special episode because we have a guest, DandKGames. Go ahead and say hello.
Hello.
And we are going to be doing a, hopefully, well, maybe not hopefully short, but interview with him. So let's just go ahead and start off with a fairly simple question, maybe one that you already expected. What inspired you to do YouTube?
Alright, so back in maybe 2015, my friend introduced me to YouTube, and I was hooked on those Minecraft videos.
Mm-hmm.
And then I always thought, why can't I do that? And so when I got an actual computer in 2019, 2020,
yeah,
it had a built-in recorder, and I just non-stop posted the most low effort, no editing at all, Minecraft Hypixel stuff.
Uh-huh.
And then I got really tired of Minecraft and I moved to Roblox only.
Mm-hmm.
And I was really passionate about BRM5, and so I posted my very first one, which is also my most viewed video ever. How to get 5 stars.
Yeah.
And it just took off, and now we're here, I suppose.
Already at 1K subs. That's kind of incredible, to be honest.
I know, it's amazing.
It seemed like a very, very fast growth. When did you start? How long ago was it that you started doing BRM5? Has it already been over a year?
It's been maybe 2 years-ish, approaching
Really? Wow.
on 2 years. I've been playing long before I uploaded the video on it.
Yeah.
And it was that same friend who introduced me to YouTube, who introduced me to BRM5.
Dang.
So, I can put everything on him.
Yeah. So it was about a year ago that YouTube says that there was the beginner stars guide, and that just took off.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. All right, next question. Do you plan to keep doing BRM5, or are you going to switch it up? I know you used to do variety before, you already mentioned with Minecraft and stuff, but I didn't know if going further, since you already hit the 1K subs milestone, if you're going to switch it up or keep going with BRM5 for as long as you can.
I'm thinking of sticking with it for as long as I can, because like you said, I've tried variety with Minecraft and Wild West content, but none of that really stuck, and BRM5 did. But eventually we're gonna run out of ideas.
Yeah, that's true.
If you keep on going, there's only so many updates and so many new things you can discover.
Yeah.
But right now it's going pretty well, and obviously I have videos lined up, you probably do too. So it's going pretty good.
No.
Oh no.
Everything's just spur of the moment usually. One of the videos already made today, I literally just recorded a couple hours ago and just sat down and just did it all in one go.
Oh, that Reddit one?
Yeah.
Alright.
That wasn't even a good video. I'm gonna go ahead and say it now. So if you haven't seen that yet, don't. Saving you time there. That's 5 minutes I'm saving of your day. But anyways, let's move on. Would you consider yourself a PvE or a PvP player more?
I would consider myself PvP. Once you explore all the open world stuff, it gets kind of boring doing the same thing over and over. But with friends, it's really fun. If you get a whole Humvee full or a whole whatever full of people.
Oh, I 100%
really
agree.
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, but PvP, it's different every time, and you get you develop your skills and get better.
Mm-hmm.
There's only so good you can get with tapping on enemy heads.
Yeah, that's why I can 100%. I respect PvE players because they're just so dedicated to what they do. It's 100 times easier than PvP because it's not actual people, but just how people have built up a whole bunch of factions and just how dedicated they are. It's just really, really cool to see, how much people love PvE.
Yeah.
All right. These two are kind of the same thing, so they're kind of just vice versa. But what is your favorite video that you have made? It doesn't have to be the most popular one. It just has to be the one that you working on the most, or you think that was just the best.
I really like my S stands for Scar H1 and my BRM5 without gun. Those are both meme videos with editing.
Mm-hmm.
I just like the way that they're played out and the way that they looked.
I think the Scar H1 might have been the video that introduced me to you, actually.
Really?
I think it might have been, yeah. It was either that or that was the second one I watched. I can't really remember. But that was definitely one of the first videos I watched of your channel.
Yeah.
All right.
It
Yes?
is actually blocked now. Like, I got copyrighted by that, like, song that I used.
Oh,
And, like,
really?
no one can watch it anymore. It's been stagnant for, like, 6 months now.
Dang. Wait, what was the song again? I thought it was the,
It was, like, an anime opening song, where it's, like, it's got all the S's and then... Well, it's like a meme
Oh,
template.
yes. Now I know exactly what you're talking about. I completely remember now.
Yeah.
It's a smile, sweet, something sadistic, and then surprise, and then a scar H. Yeah, okay. Never mind. I remember. I remember the video now. Anyways, what was your least favorite video that you've made?
My least favorite, I would say how to, like, navigate the menu or how to complete raid mode, because those are just, like, the most boring videos ever. Or I just, like, explain what to
Yeah.
do. Like, nothing good about it at all. Just like, alright guys, here's what each button does, and here's what you have to do to complete raid mode. Like, they did alright, I suppose, but, like, I didn't enjoy doing it at all.
Yeah. I don't I don't really blame you because like you're only really gonna help out new players, but at the same time, if you don't know how to understand a menu, then you might just be better off not playing the game. Just gonna be honest. Anyway, that's pretty much all of my questions that I had for you. So we're just gonna go ahead and move on to viewers' questions. Like I said, pretty fast. Flopsy Manga, what is your favorite map and weapon, and why? I assume he means PvP map, but I guess you can count PvE as well. But
My favorite was Lookout, like the snow one.
yeah,
Because if you were on defense and you just, like, went out the back door, you could get so many kills. Like, just posting up on that rock or, like,
yeah,
pushing them. And, like, in the goggles, you could see through the bushes, so it was practically just, wall aim, or what's it called? Like, X-ray. It was so much
oh yeah,
fun when you got good at it.
yeah. I'm not gonna lie. I was one of those people that was 50-50 on Lookout. I hated attacking, but I will 100% agree that defending was so much fun because there were so many creative spots that you could do. But attacking was just a nightmare because you had like no cover, so you just run up and get shot immediately, especially if you had goggles.
I remember me and that same friend, we would go into the bathroom, and then just when we would hear people come through the door, we would just blindly shoot.
Mm-hmm.
He made a video about that, actually. It was really fun.
The classic bathroom strat. Yeah, that's definitely a fan favorite between like anyone.
It definitely is.
All right, so what is your favorite weapon in BRM5?
My favorite weapon, like, I bounce through weapons a lot. I don't
Yeah.
main anything. Like, I'll just go from whatever I want.
Mm-hmm.
But the one that I've used the most and that I like the most is the M4A1.
Oh, that's
Simply
such a good one.
because I just like it the most, and you could get 4 sights on it. It was pretty good. I remember that. I mean, a lot of guns can do that, but not everything can.
Yeah, because you can put 2 on the barrel and 2 on the whatever the normal thing is called. I don't know, sight rail.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't blame you for liking the M4A1. I've been liking it a lot as well. It's good for everything. It doesn't excel, but it's not bad at anything either. Just very, very pretty good.
Yeah.
All right. Continuing with Flopsy Manga, what features would you like seeing added in BRM5?
I would like to see more customized ability, I suppose, with vehicles.
Mm.
Like, potentially having a thing kind of like, I don't know if it is an Arma 3, but you could, like, potentially put stuff in Chinooks, like a supply crate or like a Humvee or a Jeep just in the Chinook.
Yeah.
And like airdropping it in for more like teamwork, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And I've seen a lot of these like concept videos by one guy. I don't know what his name is, Like, he makes a lot of concept stuff, and like one of them is like those sneak kills where you go like behind someone and
like a stealth.
Yeah, that's really cool. I would love to see that in
Yeah,
PvE.
that'd be really cool to see. I agree with that. All right. Next person, J-Man Zoo. This is kind of the same thing as Flopsy, but what stuff would you like added or removed?
Let's see. For PvP this time, that 10v10 and maybe not the 25v25, that seems like a bit much. But like an organized 10v10 with maybe like a specific map or like something along those lines.
Yeah.
For like an organized bigger event.
Is there anything you want removed from BRM5?
Removed. I would say like changing up how the A10 works, because right now it is really expensive and you need to do like a lot of strafes to get it, or to get like break even. So like maybe removing some of the cost, or I don't know, that's kind of adding with it too, like adding features or something, but like removing the cost, I suppose. That's a pretty basic answer, but that's all I have.
Yeah, I think the whole reasoning behind making it so expensive was just so that like a whole bunch of people couldn't like spam it in open world, like in public and stuff, and just like kill everything. So basically nobody else could enjoy, PvE, because there's just like 100 A10s flying around birding every single outpost. I think that was the reason, but at the same time it's like you could always just do a private server. I don't know. Maybe that's just me, because I feel like it's just a lot better to grind in private servers and stuff like that than rather other people.
Yeah.
I guess maybe it's less fun, but at the same time you could always just grab a friend or put on music, or even this podcast, wink wink. But I don't know. Just always thought it was kind of weird how people would complain about A10s and stuff like that, because I don't know. Just weird to me, because I mean, yeah, there's people trolling, of course, but I don't hang out in public open world stuff, so it doesn't bother me too much.
Yeah.
All right, moving on to Meme God 777. Amazing name. What grinding method do you think is the most effective in BRM5?
I made a video about this. Like I did PvP versus PvE.
Yes.
So open world got like a ton more XP. It was either 3 or 4 times more. But PvP, you got more money out of it.
I think it was only slightly more.
Yeah, right? It was like not that much more. It's like if you're really trying and you don't care about fun or anything, you just like want to get to 5 stars that bad, do PvE and like just go desert over and over, or really any base. And just like kind of stay there, wait for reinforcements to come and all that. But if you actually like the game and want to have fun, do PvP. You get less experience, but if you want money, it is a viable option. But of course, like, skill is involved and like the people you go up against. So I would say just all around PvE is better, but PvP is more fun.
I agree. It also kind of depends. Like, I think, and hear me out on this one, I think you could definitely get a lot more cash in PvP if you're just like really, really skilled and like win every single game. So it does depend a lot on, skill. I mean, don't get me wrong, PvE, you do need a little bit of skill as well, but I'd say it's like a lot less. No offense to PvE players, but it takes a lot less skill to grind there than PvP. All right, there's one question that I know I'm going to mess up so many times, so we're going to skip that and save that for last. But we're just going to move on to Limes. What do you think about PvP?
I like it. It's pretty good. Like, it's PvP, you have the 2v2, you have 5v5, no complaints about that. For its flaws, I would say like unbalanced matchmaking. Like, because you could get a party of 5 of just the most skilled people, and then you have another team with all like 2 stars trying their hardest. But that isn't really much of a problem because, like, it's PvP. What do you expect from it? And they had ranked, but it hasn't been working for I don't even know how long.
I think it works. I think the game mode is just super dead. I think that was the thing. Or maybe it just didn't work. Maybe. I don't really know. I never played a single game of ranked in my life. So
no, I haven't either.
I can't. One of my best friend, Chucky, he actually made a video on that, and he queued up for ranked for 30 minutes, and he got kicked out of Roblox for going AFK. And I still think that's the funniest video he's ever made. Because me and him, I remember literally sitting in a Discord call just talking to him, and then he got kicked out from Roblox for like a 30-minute queue time of ranked.
Wow.
Yeah, it is really, really sad. All right, well, you already kind of answered half of this question, but what is PvP's flaws and strengths? You've already gone over its flaws, so I guess just its strengths at this point.
Its strengths are that it's fun, obviously. Like, I would much rather do PvP than PvE. It's a good way to, like, get more skilled at the game and just FPSs in general. Because, like, you need good reaction time and, like, where to go, where to peek. Yeah.
All right. Here's our final question by Albert Rame. I don't know. And, okay, you're going to have to bear with me because this is just a very interesting question. Is the of the?
Well, you see, when the is the, then that the becomes said is the.
Wiser words never spoken. All right, well, that's pretty much all we have. That's all my questions. Thank you very much for appearing on this and sparing your time.
Of course.